Once you've familiarized yourself with our extensive content, there are three main ways to use CanLit guides. The first is to send students to one of our published guides or chapters. For example, you might decide that the Indigenous Literatures in Canada guide works perfectly for your course. It introduces students to the history of Indigenous literatures in Canada, delves into key concepts, and has chapters dedicated to important texts like Thompson Highway's The Red Sisters. You can give your students the guide's URL and have them work through the readings, or if you prefer, you can just send them to an individual chapter. The second way to use CanLit guides is to remix an existing guide. This means you can customize the chapter order of any published guide. To do so, you need to be logged in. Say, for example, you like the chapters in the Indigenous Literatures guide, but you want to rearrange the order. First, start by clicking on the Remix This Guide button in the upper right-hand corner. You'll be asked to name your guide and provide some information. Keep in mind that your finished custom guide will be publicly viewable. Once you've named your guide, make sure to set it to Publish, not Preview, otherwise only you will be able to see it. Scroll down and you'll see the existing guide's table of contents. If you grab a chapter title, you can drag and drop it into the place you want. For example, you might decide you want all the text-focused chapters to come before the theory and history-focused chapters. As you can see, I've created a new order for the guide using the existing chapters. You can also remove chapters that you don't need for your course by clicking the X on the right-hand side of each chapter title. Once you're happy with your custom guide, click Save Guide. You can see the guides you've remixed two ways. One, by clicking My Profile on the upper navigation bar and then selecting My Guides on the left-hand menu, or two, you can click Guides on the top bar and then select Curated Guides from the left menu. There you will see all of the customized guides that other users have created. This is also how you can access the custom URL for your guide that you can give to your class. The third way to use CanLit guides is to build your own guide by selecting the chapters you want. First, you need to browse the chapters and decide what you need. You can do that by looking through the published guides, or you can browse by chapter. Any published chapter on CanLit guides can be built into your own custom guide. Say you want to build a mini guide on Indigenous women writers. You might want to start with the chapter Introduction to Indigenous Literatures in Canada. Click on the chapter you want, and then click the Add Chapter to Basket button on the upper right. Then continue adding more chapters until you've selected the ones you want. Once you've chosen all your chapters, click on the My Basket button on the top menu. Your basket is like a shopping cart on an online store, except that everything on CanLit guides is free. This will take you to a page similar to the Remix page. You'll fill in your information like before, and if you scroll down, you can make adjustments to the order of your chapters. Once you're satisfied, click Save Guide. Just like before, you can access your published guides through My Guides or through the Curated Guides page. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoy using CanLit guides in your course.